guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star on the 4-Star Bento channel. Continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged Creator Commentary Series. We're on episode 60 part 2. We're nearly there, man. We're nearly there. There's 60 part 3, there's Kai 3, or 2.5, or whatever they call it. And then there's the plan to eradicate the Saiyans. Hey, what a journey this has been, checking out these creator commentaries. This is now where things get a little bit more serious with Gohan and the Goku sacrifice, I think. But yeah, let's see all the behind the scenes and whatnot.
Enter Red Flag Gohan. This, when this first dropped, they didn't actually have the name Super Saiyan 2 in the book yet. I even remember in the Game Boy games, this is called, like, Gohan Rage or something like that.
Yeah, I can't...
Not quite Gohan Beast.
I can't exactly remember the proper name that they gave it at the time.
Yeah, like, the Super Saiyan 2 term came, like, in the Boo Saga, didn't it?
It's like Super Saiyan Grade 4 or something.
Grade 5, haha.
I won't lie, after the term Super Saiyan, a lot of them are really hit or miss.
Which is why we just ended up settling on 2, 3, 4, and then they got rid of 4 and went to God.
They're not committing to getting rid of 4.
Yeah, you know what? Depending on the game timeline, etc., they are actively trying to represent that GT is like its own timeline where other things happen.
I'm fine with that.
And that's fine. Like just
perfectly fine with that.
like Dragon Ball Heroes is its own timeline.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and
timelines,
and if
I guess.
If GT is your canon timeline, if Super is your canon timeline,
I have nothing.
if anything after the manga is non-canon to you, hey.
Love is love and love what you love. If you like GT, I'm never going to hold that against you. Honestly, it's been so long since I watched it, I don't even know if I like it. I just remember not liking it.
Don't you remember General Rildo?
You know what I really wanted to do with you?
I knew it!
I really wanted to sit down with you and watch through all of GT.
I would be curious to see how I react with these things, because I only watched it as a kid.
Yeah, because like, I've always been told that if I was to watch it subbed, I'd probably enjoy it better, but...
And, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 is fucking badass. I agree with Kieran.
Cool.
We all... Okay, well, I don't know about all, but we agree with Kieran.
Super Saiyan 4 is a fun-looking mode.
It looks great.
Yeah,
I think it's the best-looking transformation.
It's just... I remember my only experience ever to Super was somebody grabbing a Super VHS... Sorry, a Dragon Ball GT, GT tape. Without me understanding it, it was a General Rildo fight, and they put it in, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Why is he a kid? Why
is he small again? What's going on?
I did not know what GT was, so I was just beyond confused by the visuals. Who's Pan?
Imagine going to, like, Blockbuster as a kid and only having just been introduced to Z through Toonami.
Yeah.
And then you see one of those magazines, like, on the rack that shows, like, the Super Saiyan 5 of AF. Because, like, it was, I don't know, I guess it was like a fan magazine or something like that. It's like, what is that? Like, with the
AF was weird.
white
Geekdom's done a really good video on the whole AF fandom stuff.
spiky hair that goes all the way down to his back. It's,
I do love the fact that we'll never get a Super Saiyan 5. Despite the fact that we have Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue.
Do people just codename them 4, 5, 6 and just keep adding numbers onto it?
nah.
No, nobody.
These aren't
That
Friday
is
the
not
13th
a thing,
movies.
Taka.
Hey,
Shut up.
that's not true.
What was I going to say, though?
He also comes back.
Lots of things.
Yeah, I mean, I do that from time to time. I would love to watch the GT with you and have reactions.
Oh, God, you want to turn me into a reactionist?
Look.
Not with
Why
that
not?
means, I know.
Why not?
What are we doing?
No one
This
wants
is
me.
commentary on things that we have made.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're watching our own show.
So you don't want me to watch GT. Specifically, you want to pay me money to not watch GT so I don't have to pay more
Pay money to
about
not
it.
Also,
watch it.
Goku. I think this is the only time Goku does this.
Goku does this?
I think this is the only time Goku does the,
Goku's done it 3 times.
Has he?
Yeah.
Perfect Sale's done it 3 times too. No,
Honestly, I blank on that.
It might have been 2. I know Goku's done it before because we actually mentioned
I don't know,
last
maybe.
time.
Okay,
I
fair
don't wanna
enough.
go back.
Maybe I'm just, you know what? Fine.
So that's a no on me watching GT, yeah?
You know, probably people in the comment have already said who did it the most, But in the comments.
But we also haven't read them because this is being recorded way before.
So
that.
everyone's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
like, do
Oh,
different
yeah.
forms count?
I have no idea what you guys have said previously to these last number of reactions, but I do read them.
By the way, this is the double-edged sword. I like being able to address the comments as they go along. Now we'll never be able to, though.
Yeah, that's true. Except in the comment section. So.
Yeah. So hey.
Also, don't pay attention to those things that say you won a prize. Those are scams.
Oh my God! Oh, we keep
I've never came across one of those, but apparently it's a big thing.
blocking them.
And they keep popping up. We do not have a Telegram.
Also, by the way, in the Taka cut, I am doing a perfect bridge. How do you not get that joke?
People have gotten that joke. They've mentioned it in the comments several times.
I know, but not everyone does. They're like, why is he doing that?
Oh, I love this piece of music that Ein put together. This is original music.
I did like that they started doing that as well, like actually doing their own music scores as well, which is pretty damn cool. The electric. Oh.
Dear Lordy, Piccolo, finally! And here I thought killing 16 was harder for me than it was
I just love
for
his
you.
cold, analytical eyes.
There, were you friends?
All right.
Did you talk about
Yoink.
Mark one.
Couple
Yoink.
of bird nerds?
The murder of one's own child or children.
What?
I love how he's just like surprised, and then we don't even get a second. It's just like, right, okay, cool.
You wanted me to define filicide.
Can we just talk about how amazing Masako is as playing this cold, disaffected Gohan?
I was very, very strict with the direction on this one with him. And not to say that, obviously, he's not a fantastic actor.
Amazing. This
he's
is
classic.
holy shit, though.
Yeah, I told him, like, you are cold and calculated, but there needs to be an underlying venom there of, like...
You made me do this. This is what you wanted.
I didn't want
now.
this. I'm here now.
Like, he like, God, even
Your
just that
fault.
shot of him in the beginning where he's like, his eyes shift. All right, I need to get that first. Then I'm going to tear him apart.
Yep.
Now, time.
Well, no,
I'm gonna
then
get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of his children.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take those senzu beans.
Then I'm gonna get rid. Then I'm gonna wipe the ads.
All right, first of all, we need DPS on the ads very, very slowly.
He's MMO ruling it.
And yeah, like we actually, when it came to writing for Gohan in this form, it was actually kind of tough because this is a side of Gohan that we've never seen before.
Oh yeah.
Usually his rage is louder and more bombastic.
This is a cold,
Comes all out at
calculated
once.
rage.
Yeah. And so writing for it, I wanted him to have less dialogue than more, but there had to be a little bit of it.
At this point, he knows actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Now it's time for
Right now, he's the biggest man on the
I'm
field.
about to die with Foley many time over, so let's get to it.
Wrong.
That one's gone.
Oh.
All right, would anyone
Care
care
to explain? The fuck?
I'm kind of afraid to because I'm pretty
I love
sure
this
that
back
would
and forth.
involve giving Goku credit for this.
The takeaway here is, you're welcome.
The ends don't justify the means, Goku. You're mean.
Oh mate, it's just the look, man. And the music and the keys ding really. Oh, it's so evil.
God, I love Ein's music here. He actually, so sometimes I ask him, hey, I need you to make a music for this scene.
Yeah, like you give him a scene without music. It's like, can you score this?
Yeah, well, a lot of the time it's, hey, I need this sort of music because it's often like a cover of something that already exists. But then occasionally I'll like edit out the scene and be like, all right, score to this scene because I don't like Mickey Mousing, aka having the music played at every single action like the dub did. But when it comes to certain scenes, I'm like, I don't have the exact music I need for this. So please help me out. And this, I loved his music for this.
Yeah, it's haunting. It's cold. Like Ein is amazing.
Mine is amazing.
Oh yeah, to Krillin's neck.
This line.
Really?
Using Krillin as a hostage?
His death is a day trip for us and a free ice cream sundae for him. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm lactose intolerant.
Nobody's lactose intolerant in heaven, Krillin.
That's why it's heaven.
I wrote that line and I'm so proud of it.
Yeah.
I just Gohan sounds, and this is a compliment for Moscow. He sounds like a South Park character without actually any pitch mod applied to his voice. That's how talented Moscow is.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's just being so cold, it's like, really, Krillin? He's died the most out of all of us. Go ahead.
I think
whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get him back.
I actually think I wrote most of. Yeah,
it was you and me because
Yeah.
I have a very cold and calculated side. I play a character in one of the D&D things that I'm in called the Apex. He has very Gohan lines.
Yeah.
I remember the hardest thing to record for was that because I kept playing it too silly. Like, he's like, no, too silly. I'm like, but they're Cell Junior.
Yeah, it does seem like a comedic kind of like thing, and it is technically a comedy as well. But like this moment, it needs to. Yeah, it's not meant to be funny.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think I do think I wrote a majority of his lines though. Like a lot of these, I'm like, yeah, I pitched that one, I pitched that one, I pitched that one. Like we always workshop them together.
Well, here's the thing: you pretty much run the line past us. What do you guys think? I'm like, yeah.
And sometimes I'd pitch it up just to be like, this would be like, you know, a little bit colder, a little bit more vicious.
Yeah, you usually find a way to make it hurt a little more.
What if Ghost Snapper showed up?
Oh, fuck this!
Nope.
I like how even that one gives up.
And he's got Krillin. God, he's so goddamn fast.
Bitch move. Here. Boom. This was you sneaking another Family Guy joke into this.
By the way, you know what? One thing I wish I could have done. I wish I could have had Gohan just drop Krillin.
Or just drop him by.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Like, you know, zooms in, boom, zooms out. Instead,
They would just add to it, wouldn't it? Yeah, instead of just
plays
placing
down softly and then
There
moves.
you go, buddy.
Suddenly, life has no meaning to me.
I loved it. I loved the whole singing bit and then the My Way at the end.
There's beauty up above, things we never take note. Notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Let him finish his line. He's reporting from where?
Oh no, we'll never know.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. I'm gonna rewind.
So
This was my
I
bad.
remember when we came up with this, you almost wanted to do a parody of it, but I was like, no, let the lyrics speak themselves. I sometimes when you do a parody of
Oh, right. So change the lyrics, make it into a parody. No, let's just cover it.
a love song, it kind of just makes it cornier
So-
rather than like effective.
Well, this is like for saying it's a Family Guy reference. It's
is. It's a Family Guy bit, isn't it?
It's what they did in Family Guy was Peter started singing that song when he saw a cutout. If I forget some fictional character. And
Wait, does
God, the
what?
others.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 Family Guy joke.
But I literally
Oh.
looked this song. I'm the one. I literally
Oh, did you not know? Oh no!
looked for a love song that worked with this.
No, I suggested this.
Taka pitched this.
I pitched this when he thought it was perfect lyrically.
Mother.
I argued against it because it was a Family Guy joke.
Y'all are the reason.
No, me.
When people come to me and say nice reference, and I have no idea what the fuck.
Again, him.
God,
It's just Peter singing a song. It's not exactly the most rudimentary reference.
that's
you off a
amazing.
Why are you gonna do that for such a dramatic thing?
Reporting from this tree.
I fucking love that. I remember just seeing him
From
hanging
this
upside down,
tree.
reporting from this tree. I was like, I remember you saying like, we need a preview for part 2.
Why?
Just that. Just release that.
God.
You know what? I wish I had done that. Fuck. I wish I'd had the shot start out with him flipped over, saying Jimmy,
Oh, and then, like,
Jimmy
have it-
Firecracker here, reporting from this tree.
then
That
Snaps,
would-
snaps
yeah,
back,
yeah, yeah.
And then
like,
when
flips
Jimmy
over.
starts talking,
Yeah, like.
The young man has apparently undergone a harrowing transformation and is currently
I just love that shot.
Demented delinquents, one after the other. Sir?
sir.
How hard was this?
Oh, were they there?
They were there.
Oh no.
They were not only there, they were under
They're around him. Oh my God, what an edit.
beneath the tree.
I was just gonna say, I noticed the hard lines around Jimmy.
Yeah, I hate those sons of bitches.
This is why this was one of the most contentious things before. Are you sure you want to do this to yourself, Scott? They're in every shot.
All over
They were
the
they were
place.
in a third of the shots, maybe even half of the ones that I needed.
Yeah.
But I killed them. I killed them again.
Killed them.
That big explosion from earlier wrecked the camera.
We're totally dark.
Oh,
Ow.
so another riot?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Thank you, Grant.
We're not gonna. This is so badass.
By the way, I don't know why I broke my general rule of don't use music from other shows unless it has a significance in the meaning of the original scene.
Okay, what's it from?
Bleach.
Oh,
I used Bleach because, and I've said this many times before. Not only Shiro Sagisu, the composer for Bleach, one of the best composers in the business, and I will die on
Number
that.
one will always be one of my favorite anime songs of all time now.
Also, I always thought he would have been a stupendous composer for Dragon Ball. I always thought like his love for the big orchestral stuff and the big like horror stings and dramatic stuff would have been perfect for Dragon Ball. So honestly, this is one of those few moments where my personal want for Shiro Sagisu to have been the composer for Dragon Ball to have overridden my general rule of only use Dragon Ball music or music that is contextually relevant.
right. God, so brutal.
It's this guy doing the voices for them, man.
I still remember watching this when I was a kid and just being like, ooh. Especially the decapitation come out.
I ain't no helicopter papa. Sing a
Swim,
swim,
bitch.
Take a swim, bitch.
That was me. That was me.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I added to it was the word papa. You pitched parent.
I ain't a helicopter parent. Sink or swim, bitch.
I thought helicopter papa sounded funnier.
I ain't a helicopter papa. Sink or swim, bitch. He didn't give a fuck about these.
Yeah,
No, did not
the
care
fact
at all.
that I love that highlight too because
Yeah, he's only shocked that Gohan's able to beat them initially. It's not like, oh no, he's killed my kids. It's like,
you know with the way we wrote Cell, who and what he cares about seems to fluctuate a little bit. But the fact that the man made children and is like, okay, this is amazing. I'm getting.
Look, you did your job. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like just highlighting this dude's a monster.
It really is, but it's just, God damn it, if that dad doesn't kill me every time, because just go back to Lanny's. Celebrate, I love you, Dad. I love you, new daddy.
Oh yeah.
I love you, new daddy.
That is 100% a like reference to that.
oh my god.
You forgot your water wings.
Just in half, man. Just in half. God. No!
God damn. Don't. You're wasting my time.
Oh my god, so cool.
Oh. Pause for a quick.
Okay.
I want to take a moment here to express how we dubbed this. So Scott edited this, and he's like, all right. He slipped through down the whole episode. I need you to do all this now. I need you to go through each of these individual ones.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, start screaming to the footage. And it was like, all right.
Wow.
So oftentimes when it comes to the Foley, I will be like, okay, I've got some big moments here. I know what the sound's gonna be. Like for like big hits.
Yeah, I was gonna say for like almost all of my Foley, I would just do a bunch of various random Foley and you just match it to the action.
And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
There were a few times where you needed. I need something very specific. I need you getting punched in the solar plexus.
For
Like,
the
okay.
entirety of the Cell games, that's how Scott did it with me. Was like, I'm not going to get you to do just generic Foley. There's very particular shots I'm going to be doing that's going to require some very specific things. So I'm going to send you the takes, and we're going to do a separate session for the Foley after we get all the dialogue in.
I remember when we
sick.
did the fight against with Cell and Trunks. Actually,
Yes.
that entire thing was like, okay,
That's the first time we did that
We're
that
going
way.
to bring it back to the beginning of the scene.
Yep.
We're going to hit play, and you were just going to go through the scene, just like you would in say like in a booth for like an actual dubbing session.
Because you had the pacing of the fight all done out, and you knew the shots you were going to use. Like, I'm going to get you for these.
And things went like there was a rhythm to it where you like you want to have a very natural response when this punch goes into this kick into this.
Or when you do
flips.
like a flurry of attacks.
With imperfect Cell and second form Cell, there's a certain bombasticness to the character, so I can just do baseline yells and stuff. and it
there
would
weren't
work.
a lot of combos. Or
No,
like,
they're not to the same degree that
Yeah.
Perfect Cell's fights had. So this is why it's like really fun watching this, because I actually remember going, "Oh man, there's so many of these motherfuckers."
Oh yeah.
Gimme. Gimme.
By the way, I'm gonna say this. he should have said mine.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have said mine. I like the gimme because that's works, but he should have said mine.
Probably.
Mine. 'Cause I think
Although
that,
mine is more of a I'm coming to attack kind of thing. So
true.
It's like calling dibs.
Yeah.
Mine is like dibs.
this whole bit.
Sure. On it.
Try to forget you're half Vegeta and don't f it up.
Fucking.
It's so
There was no reason for Gohan.
There was
to say that.
absolutely reason. This is Vegeta's fault.
Oh, yeah, like
Yeah, it is.
okay, there was
I just
no
hard
reason
cut to
in
Vegeta
that
punching the
moment
shit out of him.
other than for Gohan to just take a shot at Vegeta because he is.
This is Gohan at his most petty. Like no, fuck all of you. This is on
Yeah.
all of you. I hate all of you except maybe Trunks
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krill.
and Piccolo.
Okay, now let's just.
So good. This is so good.
Okay, hold on. Let's just.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I'm glad. Like, I was actually struggling a little bit with the footage there of how to make that happen, and I'm really glad that I was able to because like
It looks great.
Yeah.
Because you had to make that work.
Yeah.
I sense you need some help.
Trunks just.
Glad I'm not allergic to those.
All right, let's get you up.
Great. Now I can watch us become irrelevant vertically instead of horizontally.
Poor Tien.
What are we even doing here anymore?
I brought towels. Anyone
Want to tell?
I'll take one.
Today is a scorcher.
Since beans are
Gonna heal ya.
So what are we gonna call this? Because it's way stronger than Super Saiyan.
Well, if the level beyond
Super Saiyan, then.
Then he must be a
super
Super
duper Saiyan.
If he's a Super Duper Saiyan, then I shall find a way to become a Super D Duper Saiyan.
I swear to
Again,
God.
this is a callback to the fact that this form didn't have a name yet,
Yeah.
Nope.
and none of them would immediately go to. It's basically Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
gonna.
no.
Yeah.
So Super Duper Saiyan is kind of what we settled on.
Just Vegeta going,
Because this is the most Vegeta reaction to that. He has achieved a new form. Then I shall find a way to go even further beyond that form.
Yeah.
Super D Duper Saiyan. Super D Duper Saiyan.
There was a little bit of back and forth on whether or not we'd go with Ten Shinhans as well, because his was like, "What? You're gonna be a
What? Some sort of Mega
Mega
Saiyan,
Saiyan,
Ultra Saiyan, Maximum Over Saiyan. But we decided to go with like a goofier sounding
Alright,
one
cool.
because it's Goku.
yeah?" Because it's Goku. Like, yeah. Honestly, I'm glad we went with the one that we did.
not the worst names of a new Super Saiyan form, considering.
Beam down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ow, my finger.
That's you. I'm gonna call you Whooping Golf because you just
devastated my
I
children.
see.
That hit people hard sometimes.
Second there, I thought that yarn you were spinning was going to turn up short, but here you
Ah.
are.
Ooh, those eyes.
Yeah, man. Something else.
I'm sorry, I've got that expression on Cell's face. It's so.
Oh yes,
priceless.
this is going to be great. My final challenge.
Yeah, no, this is a man. This is a
And
man
now,
who's
Bart, I will
lubed
sit.
up.
Now, Bart. Now, boy.
My final challenge.
Careful, Cell. Your Vegeta's showing.
Uppercut.
1, 2.
You know, you're not
Wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Nothing
Like a concussion.
concussion.
To really get the blood flowing.
Cell, you don't get it. I hate this.
This was you. This was
Yeah, I love this. I hate this. It's not you or anyone. It's I hate this.
all you.
I didn't realize I had just made a full Kurapika reference here.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
This is
I guess.
this is very close.
Oh yeah,
to Kurapika's
that
line
is actually.
when he's up
With
against
Vogan.
Vogan.
Yeah.
And I remember Kurapika. He's my favorite.
Dude,
he's my favorite Hunter x Hunter character.
That entire part is so amazing. Dude's so cold. He showed up to the fight with a shovel.
Yeah, like he knew he was going to bury the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That and his whole line, because Kurapika is one of those characters where you just see him make a full descent into like I'm going to sacrifice
darkness,
everything
yeah.
just to kill you
The,
people.
the vendetta just takes him to the lowest lows.
And-
How
but-
dare you make me do this?
Yeah, no, literally, it's like you people are the absolute worst. You are literally forcing someone to come and hunt you down and kill you to stop your shit. And it's that's
and that's this energy.
It
yeah,
is, yeah,
he has
okay,
been
wow, what a
drugged
comparison,
out
cool.
of like the life he wanted to live, of the person he wanted to be this monster.
And the way Masako delivers it, oh
Yeah.
my god, just all of the vitriol in the voice.
The vibrations through my fists on contact, the taste of blood in my mouth, the sound of my heart in my ears. I hate it. I always have. But right now, in this moment, the only thing I hate more than it is you.
God damn.
That on a Valentine.
Because you were right about me. I was a coward. Scared of what would happen if I snapped. Afraid that if I lost it this time, I'd never come back.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a speech. Ah! This is so good. Ah!
That I'd finally kill someone. But I'm not scared anymore, Sal.
Well, I'm glad I couldn't.
Because there's no point in being afraid of the inevitable.
God damn.
I think that was my only contribution to that line.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
Fuck this. Just like, I'm gone.
Okay, fuck it. Alrighty.
This isn't what he wanted. This is too rough. Safe
I
word,
love
safe word.
the violins.
This moment here, another chilling moment.
Oh my god. Oh.
So, it's more of a Vegeta move or a Freezer move?
Speaking of move, we should probably.
Just
Go on,
know
Krillin.
these from the beginning. Instead, I thought I'd have some fun, throw a tournament, but fuck you.
Suck my perfect dick.
This moment here where the sound all cuts out, just ooh, like such a great choice on your part, because that's not in the script.
May. May.
Mate, yeah. Perfect choice. Like, it's really cool. It's very, it makes it very, very effective. It's,
So good.
God damn, Masako!
Yeah.
The Doppler effect on that is so good.
Fun fact. That's me.
Oh, you did really?
that?
You did the Jimmy for that
Oh, you filled in for the... Okay.
one?
Yeah. Unfortunately, like,
It just well, again, this whole part wasn't in the script.
yeah, nobody could tell. It goes by so quickly, and my timbre is so close.
Yeah.
Like nobody could
I
tell.
still love the Doppler effect on it.
Yeah. Which, sorry, Xander, I would have gotten from you. We were on a timeline.
Yeah. This needed to get did.
Yeah.
Should go like a circle. He's blasting off again.
Oh, fucking hell!
Anyone else got sand in their everywhere?
Yes!
Guys.
Holy shit!
Hey, kid!
Mr. Spot!
I love that delivery, by the way.
That's so good. You missed a spot!
It's like trying to still have the confidence, like like the pain is because these are his. He can feel all this. He's not
He
immune.
just got fucked up.
He's just not immune to pain. Everybody.
Like, he's gonna recover, but
It's gonna hurt.
Like hell.
Yeah.
I wish he was Android 16 who doesn't feel the pain.
God damn.
All right, Gohan. Think it's time you brought her home. Hold on. I'm not done ripping the
wings off
lace
this butterfly.
Red flag.
You know, I understand you're angry, but
What?
You gonna give me advice now?
Throwing all
Let
of the
me
shit
guess.
back in his
I
face.
should let him go so he can be an even better fight later.
we actually, this was when we were sitting on.
Yeah,
Like,
just like, no, we're gonna throw every mistake Goku made
Yeah.
back in his face here.
Yeah, because I want to point out again, we pointed this out in another episode. Narratively, the things he did ended
Were
up
correct.
Yeah, but he couldn't plan for that. He could not plan that Vegeta would end up ultimately.
How did he know Vegeta wasn't petty enough to come back to Earth, hide his power level, and then destroy it somewhere he could never get to him. Like, I'm gonna blow up this fucking planet, fuck you.
Yeah, and just because he ended up helping on Namek, that circumstance, that there was no way to plan for that. There was no way to plan on making Vegeta an ally. There was no letting Frieza go. Why in the world? What is wrong with you? Why would you let Frieza go?
It all starts with Piccolo.
Yeah, and like Piccolo's already a like that seems like a not
he's
great
already
idea.
He's already a threat. Of Evil King Piccolo, so it's a bit. It's almost. It was a certain layer, but that's fair.
Like he kept taking a gamble that maybe showing somebody a little bit of kindness will kind of bring them around.
Yeah, and
to the worst people.
Yeah,
the worst people.
And for the most part, it worked out, but
yeah. But for all intents and purposes, every single character here is like, just because you drove drunk and didn't hit anybody
doesn't mean it was a good idea.
Doesn't mean it's still fucking okay.
So Gohan's throwing it back in his face like, look, I'm the one in charge now. I'm the one here who makes the decisions.
Yeah, you don't get to tell me how I do this.
Unless you can do what I'm doing, shut up.
Which will then come back to bite him.
Exactly.
What is this shit? Genetic?
Exactly. This is all that Super Saiyan bullshit.
Let him power up to 100% so I can teach him humility. Wait, I know.
I should get a goddamn sense of being and let you fight him.
Yeah.
Again, the venom in Mosco's voice there.
What you're doing.
Yeah.
And shut up and put on your poncho.
You're in the splash zone.
Is that also a red flag?
Crimson.
Well, to be fair, Crimson actually would work against what a red flag is.
I mean, it's still red, but it's like it's the deepest, darkest, bloody red.
Yeah, but the red flag is supposed to be bright, so you can see.
Semantics.
Yeah.
All right, Sail, we saw what losing your cool got you. So tone down the freezer and chill the hell.
Done getting your shit together up there? Because I'm starting to get bored.
I love that he gets him with Goku's Frieza chide.
Because you're bored. You're boring me.
Hot damn! Anyone else feel that?
Pretty sure my pity well is bottomed out.
You pause a little bit. Okay.
Great
Good
shot.
timing.
Okay, so when I specifically remember, I think you had me come in and do a redo because the landing in front of Gohan. Would you stay me, you little shit?
You hapless little shit.
Yeah, by the way, people think he's saying helpless. He's saying hapless.
You hapless little shit.
Yeah.
Like it was like I literally like stretched out my face, it's like he's barely controlling the perfect aspect, and the beast.
He's a monster.
It's like all the pretense is dropping because the more pain he suffers, it comes out more often.
Technically, what he's doing is he's doing what Trunks did with the big
beefy. Yeah, he's doing what Trunks and Frieza did, where he just like buffed up to 100%. He's like, "Fuck you!"
It is insane how much we cut out of the fight.
Yeah,
like, because when we were going through
and how little it's noticed.
Yeah, well, honestly, in the manga, this fight is we actually put it closer to the manga than the anime did.
we always put it this way. There were a couple parts in the anime where
we had to cover. One other thing that I always kind of felt and found really funny in the manga. You know that kick to the stomach that you see? Mm-hmm. It's actually a kick to the head.
Oh,
and you see an indent in his head.
Oh, wow.
Like he.
So wait, a kick to the head makes him throw up in the manga,
which is honestly more violent. To me.
It makes sense because I mean, like a concussion will make you kind of spin out.
But that's why, like the idea that he kicks him so hard in the head, he violently vomits. That's horrible.
It's like the part of his brain keeping the androids on lockdown broke for a second, and he couldn't even repair it properly.
His equilibrium got shot.
Yep, but in here it's a kick to the stomach, which is it
makes
works,
sense,
and it's more visually like it communicates why he would then vomit immediately.
It's not. Oh no! Oh, here comes some Foley.
Oh no!
Nice.
Starting to think he wasn't kidding about the splash zone. Wow!
It's the girl.
Mazel tov.
Android 18! Later!
But my Beatty!
I will get
My face.
You actually see the crack in the side of his head too.
Yeah.
Wait, so if he doesn't have 18 anymore,
Yeah.
does that mean...
He's back!
Oh boy, back to you shot again. Uh-oh.
Is that what he turned into
after he beat me? I'm kind of offended by his lips. Am I allowed to be offended by his lips?
Are you offended by Mr. Popo's lips?
Can we talk about that?
Face.
Oh wow.
Gonna eat
that?
No.
No.
Mr. Satan, I'm gonna be straight with you. What the hell
Hell
is
is
happening?
happening? Yeah.
That camera's broken, right?
Fubar, sir. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Gohan, do it now! End this! Fine. Christ, if you wanted to die so bad, kill him yourself. Pretty sure anyone with blonde hair over there
A
could.
very cogent point.
Yeah. Just do it.
Now this.
I can't die to this. He's a middle schooler throwing a tantrum. And I am the perfect being. I was. Then he took it away. He took it away from me. So I'll take everything away from you.
This is.
Wait, I've seen this before. Krillin, if he turns blue,
You gotta go sing a song. For the last time, I am not an Oompa Loompa! I remember it was like one of our headcanons is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is one of the only movies that Roshi owns, and they would just watch that and Goku be like,
Right.
"Hey, look, it's you."
I'm not an Oompa Loompa. I'm not.
not an Oompa Loompa, Goku.
You fought me on that line at first, by the way.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a throwaway, if I had to be honest.
It is, which is why I'm okay with it, because
Yeah.
sometimes you just want a filler joke.
Hey, Larry,
Look, it's your mother!
Just why not?
I feel a little bad about this one. There was no reason for Larry to be so mean about his
Don't you
mom.
mean
but
that-
Yeah, Jimmy.
In
Yeah.
a lot of ways, what is comedy if not a coping mechanism?
Yeah,
for terror?
you're giving your friends some shit. Hey, Larry, look, it's your mother!
Diabetic, dude.
Yeah, 'cause she's fat.
She lost a foot.
And now she's 50 pounds lighter.
So
That's a
what's the plan
vaudeville
here?
joke.
Come
Yeah, a
sober
little
and
bit.
ask I wouldn't want
And
to
that.
push you? Because I'll be honest,
It's
it's
working.
working.
Oh, my dear boy. I think I finally realized what I inherited from you.
Not my
BMI, obviously.
No, Gohan. It was your explosive temper. Oh, no.
I love that Piccolo picks it up first.
You'll see in less than a minute from now. I'm going to burst and take you and this whole wretched world with me.
So what you're saying is I have less than a minute to kill you.
Any attack could set me off. A
Punch, a kick, away within minutes.
Which is a Monty Python joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went for mint. Yeah, I like that. It's cool. Yeah. Well, it's with a thin mint, sir.
To save the time you
So,
have
have a
left before I go pop.
Enjoy the cell games. Bye, everybody. Go fuck yourselves.
I did exactly what my dad and Vegeta do. What is this shit?
Genetic?
Yes.
Yes. Here we go. Come on, Goku. Oh, the way he looks.
This whole bit we had been building up to for so long.
Yo.
Especially the punchline.
Yeah.
I wanted to make people cry with a joke we had made them laugh with.
I would say that you and I wrote this whole bit.
Not that you didn't have any
I'm trying
contributions.
to remember.
but-
My memory at this stage is really spotty,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
No, you were a big contributor in writing a lot of sales lines, a lot of the reactions.
Oh, yeah,
like,
we had a very particular.
But this was a very emotional dialogue that, like, I had a lot of stake in, and you had, like, we kind of like went back and forth on a number of things. I'm like, no, this word is much like using the word choice. Was what we bickered
the
on
most
here.
specific on dialogue we ever have, to the point where I actually had to be a tiebreaker in some decisions. Actually,
yes.
which
Yeah,
was
this is one of those rare ones where you were a tiebreaker.
I was. A lot of this episode actually featured a lot of me just kind of going, "Oh, okay, where do I land on this?" Because I see where you're both coming from in that regard. So it's why this is.
That's actually kind of the funny thing. Normally, you and I don't disagree on jokes. I mean, when it that's where you two tend to disagree. You and I will disagree a lot on when we're trying to do something that's like played straight.
This is. I always say this is why we made a great goddamn team in the scripting room.
But I felt like we rarely got into fights, but
No.
more of like a. But you sure that works? And
They were healthy debates.
Yeah.
And it's not like
ours
Or
I love
heated
it.
debates.
Ours, yes, heated debates. That's what we'll
Well,
call
it never
them.
came from a place of disrespect of the other person. It came from a fact that, no, I want this to be the best it can be. That's where us ever having butting heads is because you being such a loyalist and me being a chaos corrupt. No, the whole point of this with this one was when we got to this bit, I felt weird trying to chime in with jokes. I pitched a couple jokes for this scene. You're just like, talk.
This can't be jokes right now.
Yeah. The worst was when you would laugh and go, but no, though. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, but we can't. Not this moment.
That would happen all the
joke
time.
is going to come with King Kai.
Oh,
because that's
yeah.
the one that
Well,
that is the
one you and me-
punchline.
That's where you and me were in
That
sync
was
on.
like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna pause again after this. Let's watch a little more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I love my Krillin scream here too.
I guess I should go clean up my mess, huh?
Yeah.
Goku?
All of you, take it easy.
Wait.
Are you? Goku!
Ah.
So good. So good.
Huh?
Agreed.
Oh.
Hey, son. Dad? What are you? I'm sorry. Fighting is... well, it makes me happy.
Yeah. Mm.
And I just thought it would make you happy, too. I want you to know that year we spent in the time chamber was the best year of my life. Take care of your mom. Hold on. Are you? I'm proud of you, Gohan. Bye, son.
Ah. Again, Moscow killing the
Yeah,
entire
nailed
performance.
it.
Fucking love it. Like the script we put out there is nothing without him.
Yeah. No, he and you know we definitely try it right with him in mind. And
Yeah, once you know what they can do, you write with their voice in your head.
Yeah. Okay.
We
so,
were very specific on the word choice for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that was...
There were longer versions. There were,
But it needed to be shorter because
Yeah, it means
first of
more.
all, he has a time
It's
limit.
harder,
yeah, and you know, if you say too much, like there
It
was
becomes saccharine.
yeah, like and because getting too emotional with it, like I love you, and I always did. Like no. Find the words,
Right
the
thing,
heart.
find
right
the
bit
words
to say
he would
it.
say, the ones that communicate in his language.
Which words need to be used here?
Yeah,
They
and
can't
that's
have
why-
more than 3 syllables, because I get
It
confused.
needed to be, I'm sorry, and I was so happy to spend that time with you.
Yeah,
and I'm proud of you.
If I can take credit specifically on the time we spent in the time chamber was the best year of my life.
Yeah.
I was very adamant on that. That needs to be said. This is the moment where he has to tell him, fighting is my love language. Like, so doing that with you, that made me so happy.
Watching you grow and become what you are now has made me so proud.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to say I love you. That is implied.
Yeah. And that, yeah. So, and that and Bye Son.
Son.
You were,
I would not let him not say that.
And,
'Cause I'm like,
and there was never an argument from me.
Yeah, this has been the running joke the entire time. I want to use it to make people cry.
Yeah.
Because I'm that bastard.
Oh, it's a great subversion of the joke, though.
There's nothing I love more than taking something that makes people laugh and then using it to make them cry.
Yeah,
I've said this a number of times.
Family.
Look, I love making people laugh, but more than anything else, I love making people feel. I hope that what I make them feel is cathartic, because some of the cries that I've been given through media, I weep like a bitch at like a lot of things in media, have been some of the healthiest, longest, needed cries of my life.
I'm still recovering from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh!
That destroyed my top 10 list. I've never seen such damage before that shooting out
That,
the song.
that was something we had been building to forever. And now we need the punchline.
Oh, here it comes. This is, Lanny, we can be proud of this.
We can all be proud of this.
Here it comes. The $1 million punchline.
You gave yourself.
I'll see you soon, my friend. Hey, Kikai, what should I do with Sal?
By the way, hold on. I'm sorry, go back if you wouldn't mind. There's one part I want to point out because I'm so happy with it.
First of all, your dramatic
King Kai, what should I do with Cell?
No, it's a put. Like it's a bud noise. It's like.
I always heard it as a cut, boom.
I remember. I just remember. All right, you explode. Whoop! He just kept doing sharp, high-pitched sounds as second form. Because I had to go.
We wanted to go straight from a heartbreaking moment to like, oh my god, this is so sad, to something that like it's just so Goku's like, hey King Kai, what should I do with Cell?
He didn't think that far ahead. I'll get him out of here. But what do I do with him?
Where am I taking him? I'll ask King Kai.
I want to imagine he went to the...
smart.
I got to imagine this was not his first choice, and he actually went to the moon. All right, I already destroyed that. Oh my god.
Hey, Monster Carrot.
It is sort of funny though. We actually kind of like in the script it was a little bit different. I ended up because originally there was supposed to be a longer hold on Gohan. Like there was supposed to be this big moment of like him falling to the ground, looking up. And then the moment the sadness hits in, and then it was immediately going to cut to him appearing.
I think this is better paced.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. No,
the dramatic line for King Kai, much like the Vegeta line you were mentioning earlier in the commentary, almost sets up for something that is. It's almost like something. It's not played for laughs. It's not played for comedy or for an intercut. Exactly. Which means, and you think it's going to cut to the next scene back there? No. Hey, what's to do? Just like the comedy just comes in like a left hook.
But now I want to get to one of the most heartbreaking, amazing screams in this entire show.
Amazing. So good.
Is it a bad time to point out Goku just stole that win?
Yes.
Selfish, impulsive hypocrite. You had one job.
God damn, the music hits so hard as well. Like,
Get angry and kill Cell.
Hey, now, Gohan.
But no, you didn't just take a page from Vegeta.
You wrote a sequel to his friggin' book.
Gohan, listen.
By the way, you didn't just take a page out. You wrote a sequel to his friggin' book.
Chapter 1. Kill your own goddamn dad. Go on.
What?
Dragon Balls. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah.
So screwed up though.
Now you're one of us.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
I do love the fact that it's like, dude, now you really do belong.
Yeah.
You made a mistake that almost killed all of us. Congratulations,
Well done,
man.
There is something that I find darkly humorous about Sonny Straight's. That's it. Cry.
I mean, you know what it's.
I know what it is, but I like the way that we cover it because like Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
like,
Dragon
dude.
Balls.
There are no consequences here.
Yeah, but at what cost?
All right, no cost. Hooray!
Hey.
Cell has
I
disappeared.
love this bit.
Along with the Orange Hillbilly, I frankly am lost for words.
Either
You
you
want some weed? Yes!
Yes.
Also, this.
Well, this gives a new meaning to picking up chicks.
What are you doing with that?
I'm taking her
To
to
a Doctor Mechanic? A Bulma. I'm taking her to a Bulma.
You put that real doll down this instant.
How about no?
I can rip you in half.
I know you can.
When did you get the balls?
If I said it didn't have anything to do with holding a beautiful woman in my arms, I'd be a liar.
I talk to myself so much.
You do.
By the way, I fought for that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you thought it was a little wordy at the time, but I was like, no.
I mean, here's the thing. Usually when I fight you on lines, it's because they are wordy. But
yeah, you like to, and I respect.
I like to truncate.
Yeah, you like to cut down to the sharpest version of it. But sometimes for me, I think like, hey, sometimes it needs to be a little wordy. To
I put it this way: you like flowery languages, and that's not a bad thing.
I've always said this. I love I know that a lot of people make fun of Aaron Sorkin. I love that kind of dialogue.
Well, this is here's the thing. Not to take away from what we're doing right now in Hellsing, you were able to do so much of that.
Oh yeah, I was able to go balls to the wall with that.
And hey, it's given me some of my favorite lines that I've ever delivered.
Actually, that's my favorite part about Hellsing. It goes between the most truncated, to the bone versions of lines, and then my bullshit. You get both.
But it works. But also in the end,
Hellsing Ultimate Bridge is so good.
and sometimes it'll just end with a truncated bit, like from me, or it'll continue on with something you did. That's why it was. Anyways, let's talk more about this though.
The reprise.
This is
Priceless.
The look upon
Your faces.
is for extinction. All your puny races are for revolution, which has been televised. F is for how fucked you are. Now allow me to reprise.
Mates. Oh. My baby boy!
There was a version of that where he didn't sing the last line. I'm like, no, he has to sing it and draw it out.
Yeah. I think where in the past maybe the singing would have been worse. Here, no, absolutely, sing into it. Go whole hog.
this in the actual Z plot. I hated this.
Really?
Oh, I didn't
Where he
like the
just
song
comes
came back again. I did. It felt like it undercut everything, but I also know that I'm not the only one who thinks that. But also, my opinions about Dragon Ball Z are objectively wrong.
I mean, whose isn't?
That's true.
Oh,
Jeez. I mean, I can't remember if I did like it or not. It's kind of cool.
no, there has never been a correct opinion on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm pretty sure someone's done it once. They've just never told anybody because they were scared.
I mean, you can't technically have a correct or incorrect opinion on anything.
But anyway, yeah, just bringing
that's
back
an opinion. Opinions can't be correct.
But bringing back that song for that moment is the most perfect moment because
Yeah, it's absolutely class. It's like, wait, oh yeah. Yeah.
it's like, hey, look, I'm back. I'm still whimsical. I'm still fun. But R for Revolution that has been televised. I'm done playing.
Yeah.
This
My baby boy. That's the next.
the song's
bit.
being sung in such a different.
So what are they going to do next? Are they going to do part 3 or are they going to do Kai? I reckon they'll do part 3, then Kai, then Plateau.
way. The first time was more like ooh, and now this one's
the
more
first
like.
one- yeah, and again, the fact that it ends on reprise, because it's it's actually a reprise.
It is a reprisal, isn't it? Yeah, you know, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
I know. It's like we're smart, but
Yeah, that's a great way.
we're
to describe it.
arguably smart.
We're
Clever,
smart.
maybe.
We're clever. That
don't
Okay,
know.
clever, I'll accept.
Okay.
I'll accept clever.
We might be clever.
There was a dinosaur that
At
was
least we
clever in a
think
movie
we
once.
are. But yeah, this is honestly, this is so fucking surreal to go back and rewatch through. Again, I remember watching these, watching the audience's live reaction as we streamed these on Twitch, and just seeing everybody get hype when Cell started coming back, seeing all the sad emotes pop up when Goku was doing his thing. I'm like, yes. Again, Sunny Straight. That's right. Cry.
Cry.
No, I remember you actually said that while we were watching.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We actually had to cut the
right.
camera. Lenny was licking the screen like.
Yeah, because when they were playing on Twitch, you couldn't hear us because we muted ourselves, and you literally just like, that's right, cry.
God.
Lanny lay down beside the big screen, was like, "That's good."
Yes. Collect your tears.
But hey, I'm so eager to get to the next one.
I know. So we'll get to that next time.
On this thing.
That we are doing.
Fantastic. Oh, mate, so cool. And that's the beauty of watching these things, to learn that he didn't know that it was an actual Family Guy reference. That was hilarious. And yeah, like I said, I don't know which one they're going to do next. Kai or... Because there's the epilogue as well, isn't there? There's part 3. So there's part 3, there's the epilogue, there's Kai and Plan to Eradicate Christmas. There's still 4 more to check out. So we'll see. I reckon they'll do part 3, the epilogue, Kai, then Plan to Eradicate Christmas. But anyway, Thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, links in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is last watch. That's great. I appreciate that. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe. If you haven't already, leave comments below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys all next time.